why did you want me to try it?
Just come on and eat it. I like it. Purple sweet potato. The person was asking her, why don't you start a business doing here? And she was like, because that's not what God called me to do. Yes, you can do it. You might be good at it, but is that what God called you to do? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another week in the 75 softish, mediumish, you know how I go, challenge. My name is Patrice, The.Patrice.Denise. I'm over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. Thank you for joining this video, clicking on this video. Welcome back if you're an oldie but goodie, but welcome, welcome, welcome if you're new. We are on the 75 soft, medium, just a little bit of it both. Not necessarily hard, but definitely in the soft, medium-ish range challenge. This is week 2, day 1 of week 2. So this would be what, week 8? I mean, day 8? Day 8, yes. I already did, my girlfriends and I, we went to the gym this morning and we did leg day. Y'all saw those legs, those leg muscles. And then right now I am out here getting in a walk. Even though that leg exercise or our leg workout did take 45 minutes, I still like to get in cardio every day, somehow, some way. And so my cardio of choice right now is walking or running. And so definitely getting this in. I'm not necessarily an outside girl, but I embrace it and I come out here when I do have the chance to, and it actually feels good. It's not too hot yet. It's not too hot yet, but it's definitely, it is warm, but it feels good. It feels good. It feels good to be outside. So we're gonna get into this week. I do need to go grocery shopping, so I'll probably do that later today. I did get some Premier Protein, a coffee flavor. I was on Amazon for something last night and I saw that. Well, what it was is I wanted that item to deliver. You know how if you pick, I think $25 worth or something, then it'll be delivered the next day or overnight or something like that. And so I did want that item to be delivered overnight. So I saw this. Well, I needed to get to $25 basically. And so I picked up the Premier Protein because I saw it. And I'm gonna see how that tastes when I get back home, because there's nothing really else in there to, well, I mean, I could, thought I heard something. I could do a, do I want to, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I think, yeah, because I what was I saying? Oh, about the shake. I could do another different kind of shake, but I'm gonna try this shake out and see how it goes. It has the coffee flavor in it, and it's 30 grams. So we'll check that out. It's doing a faith check-in every day. Y'all know I have the 75 day faithfully well booklet that you can definitely download. The free version, which is basically the checklist and the tracker and the weekly reflections. But also, if you are interested in the actual hard copy of the full devotional, you can get that from Amazon. Just click the link down below and you can purchase your copy. But yes, let's get into week 2. Yes, let's go. Two eggs with the protein, Premier Protein shake. Tastes good. Ooh, I gotta drink this. I can drink this all the way like in one go. I went to Earth Fair real quick and I wasn't able to record, but I found, I did take some pictures. I found what I think are the purple sweet potatoes, and then some said yams. But the first thing I got is some turkey meat because I'm about to make a sweet potato bowl. So I got some turkey meat, and Earth Fair is like, what's that, Whole Foods maybe? Maybe something like that. But, so this is Earth Fair, what I'm talking about. What's the Earth Fair? Earth Fair. So I got some ground turkey, and I want to start using some flaxseed or just the flaxseed meal inside my smoothie. So I'm gonna put that in there today. This will help to give me some more protein as well as fiber. So I got some of this. Here's the nutrition facts on that. I got chia seeds, and yep, there's some chia seeds. Y'all see it? Yep, black chia seeds. Got that. I also got 2 dragon fruits. 2 dragon fruits, a yellow one and a red one, just to eat, because it was right there as I was about to walk to the checkout line. And I was like, LJ, do you want to try some of these with me when we get home? So we'll try that later. Then I got some of these. So I don't know which is which. I did take a picture so I could see, but where's my phone? 1 second. All right, so, okay. I got regular sweet potatoes. This is a regular sweet potato. Then I got a purple sweet potato. So we'll try this one day this week. So this is the regular, this is purple. Then I got an organic white yam. And oh, I got something else. What is this? This was an organic jewel yam. So I had an organic jewel. Listen, I'm looking back at these prices. Let me go back and get my regular sweet potato that's inside the plastic wrap that I can put in the microwave. All of this, yeah, that's everything. $70. When I went to the grocery store yesterday, $73 to be exact. Well, LJ. I let LJ get some Rainbow Drops milk chocolate.
What?
They were, I didn't even pay attention to the price. Let me show them this.
How much was it?
$11.
That's good.
Oh my God, I need to take those back.
What?
$11.
No, you playing, right?
But yeah, so this is all I got from the
Wait, one
Earth
day,
Fair
guys.
today. Let me show them this little. $11. I was on the see, that's what I get. I was on the phone, wasn't paying attention, and
You said I can get it.
I said he can get it. So, all right, he has his food in there. Let me go make my smoothie, and we shall catch back up later. Okay, I want to show you. Look at this purple potato. I am in awe because I'm in awe. Yes, look. So look at that. It's so pretty. The color. I know it just looks like I just plopped it on there, but this is half of it. The purple one. And it is so pretty. It tastes just like a sweet potato. It does have more of a hearty taste, I want to say. But it really tastes the same, like a potato taste. Good morning. So I think the last time I talked to you was yesterday lunchtime. Yeah, yesterday lunchtime. So last night we had sliders, beef sliders. I did put that in my right there on my log. I also had a Fiber One bar and Fiber One granola bar, and I had some cottage cheese and then a protein bar. And this wasn't all at the same time, but throughout, after lunch, snack, dinner, snack. So I put all that on my little thing here. And yeah, and some kombucha. Had some kombucha. But I wanted to come on here real quick. Two things. Fervent. It is just amazing me the things that I battle with and how I'm seeing that it is the work of the enemy to deter me or to divide or to hinder progress towards the purpose that God has for us. Today I was reading about purity and just, avoiding temptation and sin. Yesterday was about fear. I did do a short, and by the time you see that this video, that short would have been played for like a week or two. But I did do a short on overcoming fear and putting faith first and replacing our worry with worship, because that's something that I do. I every day have to put my foot on it and hold it down and overcome it, which is, it's okay to work daily, but I don't want to continue to sit in that. But I know that I have to, it's a daily thing. It's a daily thing that I'm working on. And I see and I know that it's the fear of the unknown for me. It's the fear of just not knowing. And it could be not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing what maybe with the outcome kind of the same, just worrying about the what ifs and the whatnots. But God is telling me, don't worry, don't fear. He did not give me the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So he didn't give me the spirit of fear, and I don't need to claim it. Pastor and the first lady at our church, they did a sermon together on the Delilah spirit, and how, if you know the story with Delilah and Samson, but how Delilah, that spirit of Delilah, tries to hinder or take away your joy, and the joy of the Lord is your strength. So of course they're going to, that spirit, the enemy is going to try to take away what you like and your passions, so, or just try to stifle you in that way. So not to be long here this morning, but give it to God. That's all. That's all. Give it to God. And it's a daily surrendering. So, fervent, done. I've been reading it in the morning. What I'm been doing, because last week that didn't really work out, where I was, the days that I go to the gym with my girlfriends, I go early, even like we would be leaving right now. It's 7:25. And I would get home and then I'll still want to do cardio, but then I won't have time in between doing cardio and getting ready for work and starting work, and then the day would go by. So I started reading, getting my 10 pages of my book out the way in the morning, and that's been helping. So I've been doing that this week. Last night we also had a family meeting. So one of my intentions this week was family time, making time for family. So we had that last night, and I wanted us to incorporate that weekly, where we're just sitting down, and we weren't necessarily sitting down, we were standing up around the island in our kitchen, but being together and discussing the week ahead, discussing what we got going on, discussing wins and goals, and just things like that, so that we can be cohesive together with that. So that was great. I enjoyed it. I hope they enjoyed it. But yeah, my husband and I, we have like meetings together, but just to make sure we incorporate the kids. That's good. All right, I want to also show you guys, because I'm about to get ready for my cardio. You know what? I was supposed to do this first, but so that the Let's go. Let me show you what I take in the morning, or what I take before I start my cardio session. Whispering because the house is still quiet. So I get some water, and this is the small mason jar is full of water, not full of water, halfway, not even halfway full of water. And I put in here my OxyGreens. So I take OxyGreens. I need to go ahead and buy another one, but I take OxyGreens every day, every day, every day, unless I'm not home for some reason. I take a scoop of OxyGreens, and this helps me to get in my greens, my vegetables, when I don't get it in by the regular means. So I get these from TikTok because it's cheaper that way, and I try to find a good sale. So get that, and then I also put in some amino lean before I do my cardio. This is my pre-workout. I've been thinking about buying the Oxy Shred, the non-stimulant one. I saw it at Walmart. It was $29 there. So I'm definitely thinking about doing that. And today I'm getting 2 scoops of this. That's the serving size, is 2 scoops, but normally I only do 1 scoop. But today I need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry if it's dark, but you can see this, right? You can see that. I get this from Target or Walmart, and then I put one or the other in. So I have started using Thorn occasionally, Thorn creatine occasionally, maybe once or twice a week. I put that in, and I've been using this for probably almost a year now. Glutamine, I'll put this in every day. Glutamine helps with muscle recovery. Creatine helps with muscle growth and building. And so I put this in the glutamine when I'm doing my cardio. So I'm doing cardio today. So this goes in here like this, shake it up. So today I need to buy some more OxyGreens so that I can have that coming, and I need to get some more glutamine. Glutamine, I usually get that from Amazon. And I might go ahead and get the Oxy Shred non-stimulant. If you have tried that, it's dark. If you have tried that, and in either way, you like it or you didn't, tell me in the comment section below the Oxy Shred. And I'm gonna go for the non-stimulant one because I do drink energy drinks sometimes, which my girlfriend put me onto these, and that's how I found this. She put me onto this. So I got some of these. Think about the non-stimulant Oxy Shred, and it's supposed to be a fat burner. So tell me down in the comments below if you've ever tried it, or if you're doing it now. How do you like it? Need to go fill up my second cup. Second tumbler full. It is almost 5:15, so I'm a little behind, but I wanted to come back on and say, go to Amazon. I said TikTok for the OxyGreens, but when I went on TikTok, I didn't see a good deal. So I went on Amazon, and I don't know how long this is going to be going on, but right now I am able to get 2 of the OxyGreens. I'm going to hold off on the Oxy Shred and just use what I got with my amino lean right now, because I got something that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to try it out with you, and I'm going to give you how I feel about it, probably in another video. Yes, in another video. This company reached out to me, and we're just going to see. We're going to see, but wait for that. But yes, so I'm getting some OxyGreens right now, and I was able to get buy one get one free. So it came up to $29 for 2. So spending about $13. It says $13.87 for one, and then $14.62 for the other. How is that? Yeah, $29. So about $29 for 2, and that's not a bad deal, because y'all know how much these cost if you drink OxyGreens. So I'm going to place my order. 75 medium hardest challenge. It is challenging in a good way, because it makes me stay on top of one, my spiritual growth, and me making sure I am pouring into myself with the Word of God. And right now, y'all know I'm reading Fervent, and that's a wonderful book to help me with being in tune to the devices that the enemy brings. We talked about that this morning, so I'm not going to get back on that. And then two, my health, my physical health, and then my emotional and mental health. It's just helping in this 75 day challenge is helping in all that. It's just making me go back to saying, okay, I want to get all this done throughout the day, so how do I rearrange my day to get it all done? Or not even rearrange my day, how do I arrange my day to get it all done? And so that's just making me focus, one, on myself. It also helped me to focus on, two, my family. Like we talked about this morning, we had a family meeting last night, and I can just see communication is key. That's another thing. Communication is key in all aspects of life. And me doing this challenge now is I gotta communicate with the family to make sure I get things that I want to get done, and also get the things that they need to get done as well. So communication is key. Dinner: pot roast, collard greens, rice, kombucha.
Good morning. I woke up with a slight little headache this morning, probably because I didn't get to bed at a decent time. I don't know what else could have contributed to that headache, but I decided to come outside and get some fresh air, and it feels good. Today is, I don't know what day it is, of the 75 Softish Medium-ish Challenge. But what I do know is I thank God for today. I thank God for His love, His grace, His mercy. I thank God for just a few reminders of His goodness, reminding me that it's okay to not be perfect, and to trust the process, and to live through the process, to actually take the time to marvel the process. So I thank God for that. So have a great day today. I know it's the middle of the vlog, but definitely make sure you're having a great day and do something good for yourself. Make sure you are doing something good for yourself today. Good morning. How you doing? Make sure you're doing something great for yourself, something that the future you will be proud of. And I believe the future me will be proud that even though I know I had a little headache this morning, that I still showed up and I didn't worry about doing some like strenuous workouts. I just did what my body could handle, which is going out here for this nice little walk and getting it done. I am now 2.22 miles in. Yes, so almost 45 minutes in, well 43 minutes now in, and I'll be home soon. So, yes, make sure you do something good for yourself today.
I cut the dragon fruit. Remember I bought the dragon fruit the other day, so I went ahead and cut it. And let's just eat some together. LJ is gonna try it. LJ is the son.
It looks nasty.
No, it doesn't look in the inside. It's just white. It has the seeds. You've seen stuff like this before. Come on. My husband's gonna try some too.
No, I'm not.
Dad, can you try it?
It doesn't have a taste, I'm being honest.
Then why did you let me to try it?
Just come on and eat it. Alright, LJ's gonna try it for you guys.
It's wet?
No, it's just like,
Yeah.
no, put it in. That was the red or the pink one. Right. He's faking. He's such a faker.
It don't taste like anything.
Right, it doesn't taste like anything. So I'm going to eat this
It
one.
don't taste like anything.
It don't taste
I don't know.
Yeah, it don't taste like anything. So this is my snack. I forgot to charge my watch last night. And what is a workout without your Apple Watch? But I am about to get on the treadmill. And it's going to be 45 minutes. So, yeah. Doing a little bit of church work until my pre-workout kicks in. I already did the workout at the gym. My girlfriend is really getting our abs together. I told her that I should have a six-pack by the end of this all. But we did. So she's separating it, like, I think the beginning of the week we did legs, and then we did pull. So things that require us to pull. So the workouts, yeah, that require us to do like a pull-in motion. And then today we did the workouts that required us to do a push-in motion. So I was starting out with doing the chin ups or the pull-ups, but she was like, no, we're supposed to be doing push. So I was supposed to be doing the dips at that first exercise you saw, if you were paying attention to all that. But yeah, so okay, finished with this. I'm trying to like check some things off of my to-do list right here that I got before I get on the treadmill. But yeah, let me get on the treadmill before my watch goes completely dead. Oh, and yes, I just noticed that when I went like that did. I did my nails last night and my feet. So these nails are the BT Art Box. I will put a picture of it here. And I got this from Amazon. I was inspired by Unglamorous Glow when she did her nails and feet, because I did my feet last night too. And y'all saw me show my feet in another video, so I'm not gonna entertain you with that today. But yes, I love them. And these are the very short French manicure ones. And these, yeah, whatever style this is, not the almond, but whatever the regular one. And they are so cute. They said that I was supposed to paint them with the builder's gel and then the top coat, but I don't have any of that. I do have some top coat of my own that I could have painted it with, but I just left it as it came out of the box. You can see a little bit of the glue on the side, but that's all right. That's okay. That's okay. I like them. I love them. Definitely check them out in the link down below. All right, let me go get on the treadmill before my watch really goes dead.
Time along is because when I tell you I know how to lose weight, I know how to lose weight. I know exactly what it takes to lose weight, right? But do I know what it takes to keep it off? I'm working on that.
We did it. 45 minutes. I'm rushing. 45 minutes is done. The watch stayed on. I'm gonna go charge it, but I'm rushing because I gotta go take Mariah, my middle daughter, to work. She's still working her camp job. I think next week is the last week, but we'll talk later. Came to Aldi's real quick, and I got these because they were in the, well, when I was in the line, it was a long line. I saw this in the frozen section, so got some of these, and we'll try these out. I got the seasoned, well, the chili garlic, and then the wasabi one for the edamame. And then I got some kombucha, of course. That's the real reason why I came, to get some more kombucha. Then I always need cottage cheese, so I went ahead and got some of that and some more Greek yogurt. This one is only 14 grams of protein per serving, but it was lower calories, so I picked this one up. So yep, little quick grocery run, really for kombucha, but got this out. Oh, and blueberries, because I wanted to put some blueberries on my yogurt. I had yogurt last night for dinner last night, and I put the dragon fruit on top along with some pineapple that I had, but I was thinking just now while I was in there, oh, I can put blueberries on top of my yogurt. But I had that for dinner. The rest of the family, they had the leftover roast from the night before. I didn't really want that, so had that. And let me tell you, that dragon fruit, I'm gonna eat the rest here in a second when I get home. I'm gonna put it all in the smoothie, and then that's just gonna be it. But that dragon fruit, if you need to go to the bathroom, get you some dragon fruit. I'm watching this video of this young lady. I love her. I love her. She is way younger than me, but I love watching her videos. She does vlogs, like just weekly vlogs, and then she does a week showing her health journey. I wanted you to listen to what she just said. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit.
Intro. So that's been on my heart for the last 2 days. So
Something that was been on her
I
heart.
encourage
Now it's on my
whatever
heart.
you want to do, whatever you want to pursue.
She's asking us to share our journeys.
My only request.
Okay,
My
here's her
only
request. Here's her
Not
request.
just a girl, but as a certified strength and conditioning coach, I ask very nicely, very politely, unless you have the educational background, please don't start telling people what to do. You can share your journey. You can tell them what you did, but to start telling people what to do without a certification or without the education, I don't have respect for that. It's as simple as that. I don't have respect for it. Because what worked for you may not work for someone else, but how are you going to know what works for someone else if you haven't gotten the education or the credentials? How are you going to help them? Because fitness is absolutely not a one shoe fits all. But I so encourage everyone to document their journey. I so encourage it.
So
tell people what you did. Tell people how you got to where you are. But that doesn't mean you get to tell them what they need to do. That's why I draw a hard line. Ooh, okay, I need to go shower.
Okay, so I love her. I love her videos. I watch her like this just came out 2 hours ago, and I'm already on it because I just love listening to her share her story. But I'm a registered nurse, many of you know, and I don't have it all. I don't know it all. I don't proclaim to know it all. So that's why I try to, when I do like put educational material, or like I talk about labs, or I talk about this, or you know, just this or that, just different things, I try to put like a screenshot of the material, the data, and then down the bottom of it, like the A1C data and things like that, I try to have where it comes from. Like most of the time it's Cleveland Health, Mayo Clinic, the Diabetes Association, things like that, American Diabetes Association. I try to get my information from those reputable, evidence-based sites, and I try not to say you have to do this, or you need to do this, or you have to do that. I try to just say like you may want to try, or you should try, or I have been doing. I don't like to say that you got to do this, you got to do that. And I always like to back it up with making sure that you, because I'm on the medication Mounjaro. I don't know if I said that already in this vlog or not, but and then it's helped me tremendously with my A1C and, you know, my blood sugars, as well as the weight management and weight control. But it helps. It has helped people in as myself to get to where they need to get to in a healthy way. So, but there's a lot of information out there from others about these medications, and just not even these medications. I'm not even going to pinpoint just that, but just about health in general. And you should do this, you should do that, you should not do this, you definitely don't want to do that. I don't like to say those kind of things because I don't know how it's going to affect you. I share, so my point is, I share my journey. I give information about what has helped me, what has not helped me, what I like, what I don't like. For instance, I have not opened this yet, but I'm going to open this on tomorrow, and there's going to be a video. I'm probably going to like slice out tomorrow and make a day in the life on 75 soft-ish, medium-ish challenge, and show this product right here. And I've never tried this product. But I'm going to try it with you, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm not going to say you got to do this, you got to do that. But just if you want to try it, you would research it and go from there. But yeah, I shy away from. I do. I shy away from anybody who's telling me I have to do something, and without telling me the basis behind it. And I don't know, unless it's God. Unless it's God, because that's another thing I've been working on. If you saw the previous video about control and just letting him lead the way. But I shy away from people, and I'm learning to, you know, make sure to put up, and it's okay to put up boundaries, yes, to put up boundaries around people, or who say I have to do this or I have to do that. Who told you that? How do you know? How do you know it's going to work for me? So just be careful. Just be careful with that. I don't know. I'm listening to a video now. I'm 6 minutes in here talking to you about this, but just be careful of, yes, there are influencers. I can call myself a content creator or an influencer, because the things that I show may influence you one way or the other, and I hope that it's influenced you in a good way. That's my purpose, and that's my what I want to come out of this. But just make sure that you are still, even the things I show. What did I show the other day? Just my groceries. I talked about the Oxy Shred. I'm still looking. I was looking for that just now on TikTok. And because LJ, my son, wanted me to buy him these glasses. He's getting ready for back to school, and he wanted me to buy him these glasses. So I was on here, and I was looking for the Oxy Shred again, and it looks like they discontinued, or the one I had in my cart got discontinued. But still looking for that, playing around with that. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna get that or not, because I'm okay with what I'm using, and if it's not broke, why try to fix it? But yeah, so just like that, research it for yourself. But yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to say. Y'all, I had to immediately turn on this camera and talk to you about this right here. Let me give you some light. I'm reading my book, Fervent. So, the chapter that I'm on, or the strategy that I'm on, it gives us different strategies that the enemy uses to take us away from our passions, our joys, to kind of like uh, just to kind of stop us from doing what the purpose that God has for us. And the book is based around us creating strategic, specific prayers around what He's trying to do to block what He's trying to do. Strategy number 8, your pressures. And it is about reclaiming peace, rest, and contentment. And it goes on to say that if she, Priscilla Shire, she wrote the book, were your enemy or my enemy, how she would try to get to me is by making me think that everything is urgent, making me think that everything has to be done now, making me think that I gotta fill up my calendar, making me think that I can't say no, making me think that, or feel guilty for saying no, just making me feel guilty for taking a break, making me just go, 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 go where I'm going, but I might think that I'm going and doing things that are good, but they're taking me away from the purpose that God has for me. So, whew. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, listen. Okay, so God has so much for me to do, and I know He does. But yet the enemy tries to block that. And this is real, y'all. This is real. The enemy tries to block that, and I constantly see that my calendar is full. I just was talking to someone here, today is Friday, on Wednesday, about being again overwhelmed with just everything that's going on in life in general, just the calendar and things. And the enemy knows that I'm the type of person that does go, 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 and that has that issue with saying no. He tried me this week. And I thank God for making it sit heavy with me that no, you don't have to do that. How is that fitting in for what I have for you right now? You don't have to do that. And I appreciate God and I thank God. Just because you have the ability to do it. I saw a post a young lady did, and she's a coach. I think a life coach or something like that. But she does hair. She does hair too. Well, she can do hair. And the person was asking her, "Why don't you start a business doing hair?" And she was like, because that's not what God called me to do. Yes, you can do it. You might be good at it, but is that what God called you to do? And I said all I say is I have different, I'm not Dr. Bragg or anything, but I have different talents that I can do. But is that what God wants me to do to fulfill the purpose that He has for me? And I know where He's pulling me and where He's tugging me, and I have to continue to set up those boundaries and so that I can't drift away from where He wants me to go. But I wanted to show you all the scripture that I'm reading. I'm on here. It was saying, that control, and what He's trying to do is enslave you in the busyness, in the merry-go-round, in the not saying no, and it's keeping you captive so that you can't do what God has called you to do. And He was talking about the Israelites and how they were freed from being in bondage in Egypt, but yet they still had the mentality of being in bondage once they were freed. And He had to kind of get them to understand that you're no longer a slave, you're free. And the scripture that he used, or that Priscilla Shire used, was Galatians 5:1, and it says, "It was for freedom that Christ set us free. Therefore keep standing firm and do not be subject again to a yoke of slavery." Right there. So be free. It was for freedom that Christ set us free. Therefore keep standing firm. And I thank God for what He put into me this week, that helped me to stand firm. Keep standing firm and do not be subject again to a yoke of slavery. Enough can be enough, not just on our calendars, but in every area of our lives. Then we can sit back in the freedom that helps us start again tomorrow with our spirits rested, alert, and renewed. And I have to keep getting that. I have to keep getting that. And I have to keep getting that so much that God, this was not the first time I saw the scripture today. So, y'all know I'm doing the Faithfully Well book. And this is the big version. I printed this out on Canva, and then I moved and I have it printed. I have it where you can get it on Amazon. I already talked about that earlier in the vlog, I believe. But today, y'all, what day is it today for the 75 soft challenge, 75 medium softest challenge? It is day 12. I didn't make this today. I didn't make this booklet today. What's the scripture? Galatians 5:1. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Do not let yourselves be burdened again. It says, God did not design you to carry crushing pressure. So I read this morning. Perfectionism is a prison. Jesus offers freedom. Release the weight of proving and performing and receive the joy of being. You are already enough in Him. No extra striving required. God is showing me. Release that pressure. Pressure. Look at the word again. Pressure. Pressure. Freedom. Bondage. Get out of the slavery. It's okay to say no. So I hear you, Lord. All right, let me get back to reading. I hear you. I hear you. Wow, I'm gonna have to write that scripture down. Put it up here. I hear you. Happy Sunday morning. So I'm about to get in 45. I'm so used to saying 35. That's what I was, or 30, because that's what I was doing before in June. But 30, I'm gonna get in 45 minutes of cardio here after I read my book. It is Sunday morning, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my cardio on the treadmill as I watch my church service. But first I'm gonna read my book. I'm gonna do that first here, and then by the time I finish reading the book, it'll be time for church to start, so I can watch church service while I'm on the treadmill. But I'm gonna show you that I did get in my Oxy Greens. It came in, and I got buy one get one free. So I got the pineapple, which I've already had, and I've already tasted this one before too. But I don't have it right now. Well, I have it now, but the forest berries. So definitely, when you're looking at different products, check out to see if you can find a deal. like I said, I go to TikTok and then I'll play around on Amazon to see which one gives me the better deal. But I don't like to pay full price for, or even that much money for those things. I'm still thinking about the Oxy, what is it called? I saw another video where somebody was using it, the Oxy Shred. Still thinking about that. So yeah, let me know. Do you use that? Have you used it? What's the outcome? How does it help? I have on a nice little 2-piece that I got from Amazon as well. And this was during the Amazon Prime, so it's a 2-piece. I like it. I got this color and I think I got the green color. It has good hold and good elastic, as you can see. It's holding this in. I'm gonna turn it around. Very nice. Very nice. I did get a large because it said to go up a size. I guess, you know, maybe it came from China or something. I don't know. But yeah, I like it. See the back? And I would like this because I don't like those ones that has that line in the back. So it doesn't. But yeah, it holds everything in. As you see, my little areas right here is holding it in. So if I can, I'll link it down below. I got a lot of links down below. Just go to my Amazon storefront and that'll take you to a lot of links on Amazon. But let me go do my reading and my workouts. Workout is complete. I went ahead and did 10 minutes of walking, and then I did 35 minutes, which added up to be 2.75-ish miles of running. Got that done, so I can check that off. Now I need to go ahead and get ready for work. I do have to work my part-time job today. You know, I got a text. Let me see, because sometimes they'll text and say I don't have to come in. Let's see. Nope. That's my girlfriend saying, have a great work day. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, off to work I go. First of all, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you, thank you, thank you. You stuck through. I don't even know how long this video is because I haven't even started editing it yet. That will come later on tonight or later on this week. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me give you a heart. I want to find like a name for this community. I just think that y'all are my accountability partners. So I was thinking like Patrice's partners. But I wanted it to be warm and cozy. So I don't know, still thinking of it. I was just thinking, I just like to call y'all my friends. But I know that that is a term that people don't want to use lightly. But I do believe that y'all are my friends and I love you guys. So just thinking of something, Patrice's partners, but then, oh, I was also thinking of, because yes, I think this is what it's going to be, wellness warriors, my warriors, we are warriors, we're fighting through this, we're conquering our, yes, that's what it's going to be, wellness warriors. So thank you for my warriors for joining me. Yay. So and then that just all goes together. Wellness was faithfully well. I am part of the Patrice.Denise. Now you're going to hear me talking a lot about it. Faithfully well is another component where we're focusing on the whole us being well, mind, body, spirit, everything. So thank you for getting to this part of the video. We are now at the end of week 2 of 75 soft, and yeah, 75 soft, medium, hard, whatever version you're on. I'm in the middle somehow, some way. Remember, here is what I am doing to get through this challenge. These are the components that I made up for myself. And I am just going to look back at this week and see how it went. What did I do well this week? I rested. So what day was that? I think that was Friday night. Friday night, I didn't have anything on my calendar to do. And me being me, I will find something to do normally, but I was reading in my in the book Fervent, as well as in my Faithfully Well devotion. I was reading into that, and day 12, that was Friday, talks about being free. being free from the pressure. Y'all, I talked about it. I'm not gonna get into it any more deeply, but just being free from the pressures of having to do it all, be urgently do it all. And that's the thing. I gotta get it done. I gotta get it done. I don't want to hang it over my head, and that's what has kept me in bondage, and no more. I'm being released from that. It's okay. It's okay. And then day 13 said God uses the unfinished, and so everything doesn't have to be done. Even though there is a time and a place for that kind of things, but I gotta get out of the fact that I have to get this done. I have to get this done. And so that was revealed to me this week. And so I rested. That was something I did well this week. And I said at the end of the last week's video that I wanted to spend more time with family, and we did. If y'all saw, did I put that in here? Probably did. We went to Top Golf on Saturday. We did that to celebrate my husband's birthday, and yeah, family time was great. I'm carrying that over. We'll talk about that in a second, but I'm carrying that over into week 3. But what challenged me the most was my nutrition on Saturday, and I did a separate video where I did all day Saturday. Took you from the time I woke up until when I got home that night. And so check out that video. It will air right after this one, whenever this one airs, and then maybe a day or two, then that one will air. But definitely check that video out, and it'll tell you all I did on Saturday and how I was challenged with my nutrition on Saturday. And how did I care for my mind, body, and spirit? And what I'm doing is I'm reading my weekly reflection out of the Faithfully Well book. Then I did my faith check-in every day, my reading, and through this reading fervent, it brought some convictions to myself, but it also is continuing to show me how the enemy tries to creep in with things that are familiar to us, but also he tries to creep in with things that he knows are near and dear to us, but use it in a way that gets us away from our purpose that God has given us. What is one intention for the week ahead? Again, family time. It's back to school in about a week, and so just wanted to make sure I get in as much family time as I can this week. So yeah, let's look at my before video and after video of this week that I just took and compare. All right, so this week went really well. I think I'm just continuing to try to stay organized, try to get things done in a timely manner. I think that when I get some of the things checked off on my list, like the reading and my faith check-in, devotional, and get those things done early on, in my exercise, get those things done early on, that helps me to stay on track for the rest of the day. So I thank you guys again, my wellness warriors. We are conquering these diagnoses. We are conquering anything that is set in front of us. We are conquering our goals. We're accomplishing our goals. So I think that wellness warriors. And I'll just call you my warriors. Yes, I think that's going to be it. All right. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Again, I'll see you in the next video, week 3. But then before that, you'll see Saturday's video come out. We'll talk then. We'll talk in the chat. Comment. Let me know how you're doing. How you doing? Are you on 75 soft, medium, hard? Also, how's your journey going on Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, Saxenda, Ozempic, whatever, semaglutide, tirzepatide, whatever you're on? How's that going? How is your health overall? We are continuing to fight for our health and fight for our whole well-being. Talk to you later. I love you guys and God bless.